Hi, my name is Elle, and this is my magnetic story. I joined the pathway on November 23rd, 2019, and I very quickly started noticing a difference in my life. I came from an abusive household and neglect and mother issues and father issues, all that. And what I was really looking for and what I was calling in was, number one, I wanted to find out who I really was. Number two, I wanted to meet people who were like me. I really didn't know hardly anybody who was like me. And three, I just wanted to raise my worth. Like, I wanted to really step into my self-worth. So anyways, I started with the How to Manifest workshop, and that was just so informative. I wrote my manifestation list. There were 10 things on the list, and I didn't really have to think hard about the list. These are things that I've wanted for a really long time. I just didn't have the worth to bring them to myself. So anyways, things started working pretty quickly. So after the first workshop, I did inner child and shadow just constantly back to back. I had a lot to lift, a lot to go through from my childhood. And not even a month later, mid-December, my first manifestation came in. It was yoga teacher training. And then, I kept working away on inner child and unblocked shadow and all that stuff. And then at the beginning of February, I found out that the yoga teacher training was actually canceled because they didn't fill it. And the truth is, the way the yoga teacher training was set up, it was going to be really tricky for me to do that. I'm married, I have 3 kids. But then they changed it. They offered me a spot in the yin yoga teacher training and a spot in the 200-hour yoga teacher training in November in Costa Rica. So right there, that ticked 3 things off my list. Yin training, regular yoga training, traveling to a tropical place. Crazy. So then I was all lit up and fired up and stuff, but still I was kind of feeling that, it wasn't really possible. I didn't really know anybody who had been abused as a child and had brought in this magical life, and I was really struggling with finding an expander. And I asked for an expander, and I shared on my Instagram stories that I was looking for an expander, and I found one. I found an expander who had a very similar childhood to me, who now has gone on and has this most magical life. So that really opened my eyes and made me believe that it was possible. So then another manifestation came through. I won a 3-day pass to a conference called Join the Rise. And it's a conference where women come together and you rise up and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, it's pretty neat. But it's in Lake Louise. Lake Louise was on my manifestation list. I have never been there before, and I had wrote on my list that I wanted to go to Lake Louise, but only if I could stay at the Fairmont Chateau Lake Louise, which is a very expensive hotel. And that's where the conference is being held. I get to stay, and I'm staying there for 3 days. And I'm also going to be networking with women who are in the same industry or breaking into the same industry that I want to get into. So amazing. So now kind of what I'm working on is I kind of am scared that I will manifest the rest of the things on my list, because it just really worked so quickly. Going through the process, and I did it every single day. I have a reminder in my phone. I do the work every single day.